Hello Aries and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your weekly tarot reading for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, so I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. So welcome Aries. I've got 3 cards that have come out for you. Destiny. So destiny is at play. Everything is as it should be. Companionship. We can have companions in whichever life area. Love, romantic, friendship, family, work. We have perception. Seeing beyond the obvious. Let's see what we have for you. What do we have for Aries, angel, spirits, guides? I'm going to choose from this deck because it tends to stick together. Let's pull your angel message for the week. What do we have for our lovely Aries? Oh, it's actually come out. Your angel message from Archangel Zadkiel. Call upon me, the angel of memory. When you need to increase your mental abilities, remember facts or release unhappy memories. And your affirmation, my memory is perfect. I remember everything easily. Let's see what we have with that. What do we have for Aries, angel, spirits, guides? Message for Aries. You know, there is that kind of... I'm kind of seeing some kind of conversation with these cards of, you know, when you might, I mean, it could be a work thing, it could be a relationship thing of some kind, whatever format that relationship is, where you might be saying something, Aries, in terms of what happened, and the other person is saying, oh, I can't remember, or no, the way you're seeing it isn't right kind of thing. But you know what you're perceiving is the right thing. I'm kind of getting that kind of scenario where you're very clear in terms of what's happened or what happened in the past. Actions, experience of some kind. But again, it can sometimes be another party or person denying or not being completely confirming that. You understand what I'm saying? Let's see what we have as your overarching message. What do we have for Aries? Yeah. We have the Page of Swords as your overarching energy. With that, we have the 3 of Wands, Aries energy, the Fool. There is some work going on next door, Aries, but we continue. We have the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, male or female, or the energy of the card. Grounded, solid, stable, can be involved in health, healing, and abundance, male or female in energy, or the energy of the card. 6 of Pentacles. We have the 2 of Swords. The Devil. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. And we have the 7 of Pentacles. Let's see what we have with the Page of Swords. Whatever we need to hear this week, please, for Aries. 7 of Pentacles again, yeah. And there you are, the Emperor, taking charge, taking control. So Aries, the a feeling here, if you have been taking stock, evaluating, looking at your options, looking at what you've already put time and energy into, and now you're at a point here where you might be reflecting in terms of how you move forward, take control, take charge. I feel that you're getting some information in. This can be about learning something, hearing something, getting some news, getting a message, getting information. It might well be that you might be waiting for. Because the energy at play, I mean, when we deal with devil energy, in this kind of energy, it can be something that has become unhealthy. It can be linked with ego. It is that sense here of sometimes codependent relationships or physical desire, passion, but knowing it's not for our highest good, controlling behavior, manipulative behavior. You could have that in the workplace as well, a boss, a workplace ethic, culture, subversive energy, controlling energy. I mean, whatever this scenario is, I think that you have I think that something has become unhealthy. And there's a feeling here, Aries, of you're taking stock and evaluating, even looking at your options now in terms of the best way forward, because you've already put time and energy into this scenario here, but something just it doesn't feel that it's right for you anymore. I feel in this scenario that and again, there is this feeling of the way that you're perceiving something, the other person or party isn't, and it's making you isn't seeing the same thing as you. I think that you grasp the facts of the situation. I mean, the cards are showing that you grasp the facts of the situation very clearly in terms of what happened and the experience that you've had, even your work. What you've put time and energy into. But I don't feel the other person or party has done that. And this is the energy at play. You're dealing with a devil energy. Sometimes it is about ego. Sometimes it is about a behavioral pattern that you're experiencing or encounter that won't ever change. This is the energy at play here, Aries. It could well be this Queen of Pentacles. I feel this Queen of Pentacles is linked with this devil energy in some way. It could well be to do with money, Aries, for some of you. Whatever this companionship, it could well be somebody might be giving you advice or guidance or supporting you through this. It could well be someone is telling you about something else as well. The energy at play, Aries, the Six of Pentacles and the Three of Wands, a feeling of being breadcrumbed, a feeling of you put a lot of time and energy into something, but do you get that back? Sometimes this can be a breadcrumb energy. I mean, we're at that point, I think, certainly moving to that point, aren't we? Appraisal period, review periods in terms of career and business. And it might well be that you don't feel that you're getting the recognition, the value, or the money, or the bonus that you wanted, or that you want. And the Three of Wands is actually, I'm going to broaden my horizons. I'm going to see what's out there. And there is something out there. We have ships coming into harbour. They're not in the harbour yet, but how you're taking steps in a situation, you're going to feel progress this week. If you're broadening your horizons, if you have felt breadcrumbed, again in money terms, and breadcrumbed is when we feel that we're not, what we put out, what we give, we're not getting that back in a fair way. You know, that could be what you put in time into a relationship for some of you. For those of you, it could well be time in terms of work. And sometimes we're offered, just a little bit extra to keep us on the hook, but it doesn't fulfill us. It just keeps us in a state of dissatisfaction. This is the energy at play. I mean, the wise thing here, Aries, I like the fact that we've got 2 Seven of Pentacles here, because you're doing the wise thing. You're taking control of this situation, most definitely. But you're doing it in a pragmatic manner. You're considering your options. You're taking stock and evaluating. I think for a lot of you, you're broadening your horizons with a view to turn your back in a situation here, because you're realizing that something's never going to change. But you also don't want to act foolishly. You don't want to just liberate from the whole thing and leave yourself at a disadvantage, whether it's financial, career-wise, business-wise. This is the energy at play here. The Two of Swords, it feels in this scenario, you know that there is a decision to make here, but I think that you're also trusting your mental logic and mental rationale and your intuitive feelings in a situation that it's not the right time to make this decision. It's not the right time to just liberate from the whole thing and start a brand new path, not knowing what's going to happen next. This is the energy at play here. You're being grounded. You're taking stock and evaluating your options. And I feel that you're seeing what's out there. Now, the Page of Swords is news coming in. So however this comes to you, there's news. Page of Swords is news, communication, learning something, hearing something that you might be waiting for here. I think that you're extremely perceptive. I think that you've already decided that you're taking your power back from somebody who might have power over you. I mean, this might be a leader in some way, a leader in business. But there's a feeling here, Aries, that I feel that you're not going to just act in a spontaneous way as well. You're being practical in terms of fully understanding how your actions can impact on your financial health and abundance, and you want to make the right change when you're ready to. This is the energy at play. It's interesting. I think that you're having some kind of conversation this week where the way that someone is slanting a conversation to you isn't actually the reality of what happened or what you remember. And I feel that that's prompting you to take action in some way if you haven't already. I think that you already know. There's a perception energy. You already know deep down. You already see through this devil energy. You already see, their behavioral pattern for what it is, and you're taking your power back. It's a turning point, and it's a new power dynamic this week for you, because whatever's happening this week is prompting you, certainly, if you haven't already taken action, to broaden your horizons and see what's out there. And there are ships coming into harbour here. Not quite in the harbour yet, but there is something very positive coming your way. You might be getting some news this week here, Aries, or a message, or hearing or learning something here that brings the beginnings of something new, the beginnings of change. But I like the grounded energy. It's very, very sensible, which the Emperor is. There's also a feeling here, Aries, as well, with this new power dynamic of you being very clear that they don't define you. Whatever this person is saying to you, they don't define you. You define who you are. You know who you are at your core, the Emperor energy. And it comes from within that new power dynamic in enabling you to take action and bring about the change that you want ultimately. It could be a companion of some kind, or a friend might be telling you about something as well. Let's pull you a final message. What do we have for a lovely Aries? Thank you. You must do the thing you think you cannot do. Well, you are very can-do, so that shouldn't be a problem. When we have opportunities don't happen, you create them. So Aries, that's what I have for you for the week ahead. I hope you enjoyed your reading, found it helpful, useful. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful week, and I'll see you next time.